Definitely, man. I wanted to ask you like a hip hop topic that, you know what I'm saying? As far as you guys being lyricists, being in the game for a long time, like when you look at what's relevant, right? Relevancy. We seen like 21 Savage saying like Nas isn't relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, isn't relevant to the age after just dropping the album, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think like sometimes as far as like the new hip hop generation, they don't have the same respect that you guys have for y'all elders in a sense? Like, because I feel like
that blatantly shows it, man. You know what I mean? I think it's disrespect. I don't know how Cass, I ain't speaking for Cass. For me, I think it's disrespect, especially coming from an artist that rap like 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he rap good enough to even be disrespecting somebody like Nas who got a resume like that. I want to see if somebody listening to 21 18 years from now, you know what I'm saying, and saying his shit classic. Or I want to see 21 be able to drop an album 18 years from now. You feel what I mean? I don't see that. I don't see it being good. I don't know. He jumped out the window with that one. I think sometimes you just gotta stay in your lane. You gotta be able to say shit behind closed doors and not say shit. You know what I'm saying? When you got a brand, you ain't supposed to like publicly say certain things. You feel what I'm saying? Doing how you feel. Like I feel a certain way about a whole bunch of shit, but I won't say it on camera because I know I got a brand and that shit gonna fuck up shit with people. You know what I'm saying? People, companies I work with, all type of shit. You ain't supposed to say certain things when you know you all the way jumping out the window. That's jumping out the window. Yeah. How can a man not be relevant? He just got a Grammy on his last album, a Grammy nomination on his last album. You feel what I'm saying? Just put out 4 albums in 2 years. This old dude you talking about, and he working with Hit Boy. Hit Boy producing his whole album. So and Hit Boy relevant. So Hit Boy relevant, and he producing the whole album. And they put the album out together. How could this man not be relevant?
I told them niggas my gunna rise because I'm a savage, but right after I turned 21, I had a record done with Nas. Nah, but let me just say, niggas is uninformed, bro. Niggas don't be knowing what's going on. So niggas don't know about everybody. It's like a bunch of niggas that rap, niggas from different locations, different time periods, niggas different ages. And it's like sometimes to know how much of a part niggas play in the culture, you had to be there around the time when they did shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why you just keep your mouth shut.
You was around when like Nas was first coming out and like really like doing shit. It's like niggas see him different, like, and then you see the growth. You'll understand them songs. Like I was even talking to somebody I'm super cool with the other day. And they like, man, like I feel kind of like the nigga, like Nas. I went to his fucking catalog. The first song I pulled up was, I know I can be what I want to be. Then they like, the other song was, I forgot what the other song they said. But I'm like, yo, you can't just judge all of Nas and what he bring to the table by them songs. But that's what niggas do, bro. They go into these like, new ways you listen to music, typing the nigga's name, going to the top songs, whatever niggas play for whatever reason it could be, is what niggas listen to. And if they don't like them, they like, he trash, he garbage, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? But like all that shit Jag said, man, is what make Nas still relevant. And even if he wasn't doing all that shit still now, like he's still relevant from the work he put in back in the day.
Thanks.
Like he inspired niggas like me to rap. He inspired other niggas, all these other niggas that you see. He like inspired a lot of niggas, man. So it's like the work he put in is already enough. Like even if he not relevant. So it's like, you know what I mean? He's gonna keep him relevant forever. Yeah. But on top of that, he doing wild new shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is niggas? And you can't forget about the history, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ask a nigga about even niggas that came before Nas. Like, you ask a nigga about, like, you know what I mean? Like, my favorite rapper, like KRS. Or you ask him about my favorite rapper, like Big Daddy Kane. Niggas might say they ain't relevant. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about, bro? They do shit every day. They got wild shit going on. Just because the pop audience is not like aware of it and it's not right in your face, don't mean they not relevant, especially to their fan base and the niggas that understand what they bring to the table. Yeah. So it's like, yo, Niggas gotta stop that. Niggas gotta know if it wasn't for these niggas doing what they did at the time they did it in, it wouldn't be possible for niggas to do what they doing now.
Facts. I got my first piece of pussy because of Nas. And a song called Daddy's Little Girl. Nigga, I wrote the lyrics down on the paper. I called this bitch on her house phone and rapped the lyrics, told her I wrote that shit for her. Nigga, what? Got my first piece of pussy off of that, nigga.
That's hard.
You feel me? I couldn't rap for shit, but I studied that Nas song, dog. You know what I'm saying? I played that motherfucker back a million times. Let me get every word. Wrote that motherfucker down and rapped that shit just like him and all that shit. Told that bitch I wrote it. I knew she wasn't listening to Nas. She had to be a real rap fan. You know what I'm saying? We from L.A.
And I was having another discussion with somebody, right? And then I just got put on to like not saying I've heard his name for a long time, but I never really got dived into his music. Like NBA YoungBoy, like I really got hip to him when he said like he got out-rap Jay-Z. So I was like, word, this nigga out-rap Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So it was a whole thing on Twitter. So I'm like, I gotta go listen to this nigga music, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm going to, the nigga got hundreds of millions, like 200 million.
He got a lot
all
of
that.
fucking songs.
And I'm listening to it, I'm like, I'm like, I'm not seeing you, I don't see you out rapping Jay. You know, it's like 200 million, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm like, I'm one of the people that never heard, and they got 230 something. I never heard them songs ever. And I'm listening to like 5 of them, and they all got.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, are they not playing on the radio, or like how is it not like? Or I'm just like totally tuned out.
You totally tuned out.
But I see his name
being around the
all
youth,
the time.
the
Like, I do see
teens.
his
That's
name.
how I started hearing.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
But when they say they out rapping Jay-Z, I'm like, Jay-Z just dropped a verse on God Did That. Just I'm like, yo, did son just drop that type of verse where, like, you know what I mean?
Because niggas going off of their status right now in the game, you know, NBA YoungBoy.
And they say he's like one of the most streamed.
Yeah,
like,
he's
some whole next
streamed
shit,
wild.
so-
He one of the richest rappers, so he going off of that. You know, niggas always go off their status. Like, nigga, I just bought a jet. Nigga, what you mean? I rap better than
And
Jay-Z.
salute to him. He's
You know,
young. He's a young dude, and he's breaking some records and doing some dope shit. So salute to that. But
I didn't see where you said that.
Oh, I did.
And I don't even know what he meant by that. Like, I don't know exactly like what he meant when he said it.
I think because he's putting out so much albums and like his output
Yeah,
and
they-
things like that.
They streaming wild.
Even if, like, that's all opinionated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not going by the actual science. Like, you rap better is just all opinionated.
Mm-hmm.
But like what Jay-Z did and the work he put in is the reason why somebody like him can even come out with music, period.
Facts.
Like, so it don't matter, like, if you think you can rap better now. Like, yo, my nigga, I could rap better than everybody.
Yeah.
But everybody that came before me, or like even after me, they still got my respect. You doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you helping the culture. Like, you doing something. You got a fan base. Like, you doing shit. Like, don't mean because I came way after niggas. Like I'ma say like a hip, a hop, a hipper to the hipper. Like, you know what I'm saying? My man Grandmaster Cash, wild niggas that put in work on that. How you gonna judge that, what they was doing at that time when niggas ain't even know what rap was, and try to compare it to 30 years later after niggas done took it to all these levels, and you was born when niggas was already lyrical and alive? It's like, come on, man, you can't do that. You just gotta know what they did at that time.
Yep.
Like, just because we got LeBron and KD right now, you can't, like, not remember what Wilt did, or say, yo, they better if they was around in this time. And like, yo, my nigga, these niggas, you already know the conditions, the way life was, the oppression, the things niggas was even allowed to do back then was completely different, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, you can't even compare it. It's like, it's just like, what's the point? Just let him have his time for when he like had that shit on Smash and did what he did and took. And now these niggas got daytime. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think what it is.
And some niggas could stay nicer for a longer period of time. Some niggas could have came in the league for 7 to 10 years and held it down. Some niggas could stay longer like LeBron and still be doing shit. It's like, but your time is your time.
Yeah, and I say that is like, you know, it's like even last year, one of the best hip hop moments was, you know, Jadakiss and fucking Dipset on the Versus stage was like, you know what I mean? Like, that is like, how could you not say like a Jadakiss isn't relevant or something like that, or guys just because they? But I think like now the market is like some of the dope superstars back then are still able to compete now with the new generation. Even the fan base of hip hop has grown.
Yeah, talent wise, no question. But niggas only talking about what's pushed in your face, so they don't got the machine behind them.
Machine,
They not kids, they not pushing them like the first budget. So it's like that's why niggas don't think they as lit as some of these other young boys they see, because they don't understand how the business work and how shit go all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like it is what it is, man. It's enough people in the world for everybody to have people that like them.
Facts, real shit, bro. Facts.
When you get to certain positions, you're gonna have to fight with other people that's in that similar type of position. You know what I mean? Just like Pepsi and Coke been fighting. Even though Coke was around first, when Pepsi come, they trying to fight, trying to have the best commercials and do the best shit to compete with Coke, because we gotta fight. Like we gotta have this cola battle. Like it's like because we the biggest niggas. And I'm sure there's some other type of cola in the world,
Facts.
but
RC Cola gonna try to you know be like we the best.
They not in that fight though.
They not in that fight.
You're
Yeah.
not in that battle. Like you in a different battle. You gotta worry about fighting with somebody else. Don't worry, you're not in that Pepsi and Coke battle.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't worry
Just mind
about
your
that.
business. Yeah. Are you right?
Real shit.
You right.
Mind your business.